I'm gonna resend this to all the servers on this. There's one not even live yet, never mind.
They can hear us.
Already?
Hello?
Oh shit, we're live already, yo!
We are live.
Okay, yeah, we're live. Please sing intro. Wait, Death first. Yeah, hear me, it's fine. Oh well, since we're live, we'll do the intro. Back again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There's another stream because Lena's still free, so this time around we've got Huge Man taking on Vanilla, another Norwegian player, this time taking on the host and one of the favorites to win this tournament, actually. The only Icelandic player in observable history, Huge Man, formerly Ash Ketchum. I am joined this time by Hypnospira. Lena
Hello,
will be
everyone.
streaming and commentating on streaming and refereeing again. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to commentate. It's been a long time since I did, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
Wonderful.
And I'm also excited about the match. I do think that Vanilla is going to have a chance to at least take some points.
Yeah, this time around there's two better players in terms of rank. Vanilla being around that 500, while Huge Man in that top 100, top 50 even, on Page Gaming.
Yeah, Asher, Huge Man, is of course the big favorite for this, but as he says himself, early rounds are his weakness. That is where he can drop some points, because he is better at the harder stuff.
Yeah, and especially against Vanilla, who has World Cup experience, played last year, will definitely be one of the harder ones to get through. Will need to be a very consistency-based game. Both players are fully capable of FCing the football.
Yeah,
It will
100%.
just be who is just more ready, more prepared, who's able to compose their nerves more.
Yeah, people talk about the more obvious Norwegian tournament players in, for example, Mile and Jørgen, who played the last game, but which leads to players like Vanilla not being talked about, who is a very consistent and solid tournament player.
Has been to the highest level, has participated in that Cash World Cup.
Exactly.
So definitely knows what the big stage is like. Will not have any trouble at all on a relatively smaller unbadged stage, such as the Nordic Catch Cup. As for Ash Ketchum or Huge Man, unfortunately Iceland have never submitted a team, but he has still seen some tournament play in the big tournaments such as XS8 recently passed, CTM3, and the International Cup.
Yeah, he is building his tournament experience and is showing that he has a more range of a skill set than what people might have thought before.
Anyways, I believe this is a warm-up. Looks like it's from Ashes and 7 star. They're talking about the snow. And no rush, but only now do we need to be started.
I think there are some issues with the refereeing, but should be sorted soon, I think.
And the captain's there. Oh. Yeah, captain will be the referee for today. Leno, the one to stream once again.
So we are going to get into the first warm up here, which looks to be Warriors, the CLSW map.
Yeah, last W, one of the most mappers of all time
Absolutely.
in catch.
So we're getting into the warm-up here. This is a very jump-heavy map. For those who aren't familiar with the set, very focused on jump consistency.
And in other news, in 2 of 2 matches, one player has rolled a 100 both times. Seltusha has just rolled a 100, following Marlock's 100 in the previous match.
Rolling 2 100s in the first 3 games is very impressive.
We'll find it funny if someone rolls a 100 in this match.
I'm kind of hoping to see someone roll a 1. That would
be funny as well.
That would be funny. So we see here, of course, this map is very much up Huge Man's alley. Very consistent IAR jump player.
Yeah, but this warm-up is probably a warm-up that'll be harder than the pool itself.
Oh, absolutely.
But of course, with that comes tournament nerves as well. You definitely do see some performance decreases in such a nervous setting when you're so focused on one thing that you
100%.
Sometimes just forget about the basics. Luckily for these players, they don't know how to handle that pretty well.
Absolutely. Now, I saw that Vanilla did mention in the in-game chat that she is very nervous, but as you've mentioned, she has the experience, I think, to settle those nerves enough to play well.
I mean, it is pretty different when comparing a solo to a team tournament. That team tournament, you do go in with expectations set by other people and don't want to disappoint others. As for a solo tournament, depends on how you think of yourself. It can be a lot more stressful if you think highly of yourself. It can be a lot easier on some people if they just don't really care if they're not benefiting anyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, we see here that this is, again, the warm-up, of course, doesn't give any points or anything, but we do see here that this is a map that does favor Huge Man.
That being his warm-up, of course.
Yeah. And it comes to an end there.
Shows he's ready to play later rounds. That is, if he does make later rounds. No guarantees yet.
Nothing is impossible.
He might just have the worst weekend of his life.
Exactly.
He may also have the best weekend of his life.
Now, I haven't kept up with the warm-ups. I don't know if Vanilla also has a warm-up. Does not seem like she does. So we're getting into the rolls then.
Looks like it will be the number 1 question. A 65 rolled by a Huge Man. Vanilla will roll 78. No 100 this time, but Vanilla will have the choice of the first ban or first pick.
It'll be interesting to see how she goes about it. I know she's a very good hidden player, like a lot of Norwegian players seem to be.
It's just the Norwegian thing to do. Tuck hidden on new Norwegian player. Oh, them hidden's the way to go.
Vanilla decides to pick first.
Pretty standard. And I think it'll be pretty important to mention now we will see a lot of mismatches. And we may see a few people ban first, just as a method to get that first quick breakpoint, but definitely picking first is the way to go. Probably the safest way to go. Hidden 1 ban, so we can see that Huge Man is aware of the hidden advantage.
Absolutely. I think it's one of the better bans against a player like Vanilla. It's something she's very strong on. And something that Huge Man himself does say is one of his weaknesses.
Yeah, it is a surprise to not see Hidden 2 get banned though. You would think that Hidden 1 is the map that you'd be most comfortable with as a non-hidden player. It is just in Modern 1 with hidden on. You definitely would want to look for the more catered maps like Hidden 2, the low AR, or even the Convert does throw off people sometimes. Hard Rock 3, the second ban.
Not surprised with that. Against a player like Ash, who is a very, very good high AR player. And a map itself that is actually quite difficult. Not surprised to see that banned away.
Yeah, that Convert is something a bit complex, something a bit challenging. So just get the artist out of the way.
Yeah.
Ash thinking a bit differently here. Vanilla will be picking the number 3 first. The Convert consistency. Despite banning the Convert hard rock.
Yeah, now Vanilla does play a lot of converts. I think converts are a comfortability for her. So the pick doesn't surprise me all that much. We'll see how she does. Yeah, I say it every time I hear the song, but I think this song is incredible.
Yeah, as you said, it will be a challenge of consistency. Ash. Well, both players will need to look to just not miss at this point. They are high skill players playing in a 4 to 5 star pool. 4 to 5 star group stage pool.
Yeah.
And it is group stage, so you don't see those mismatches where you see one person FCing and the other one getting an 18 miss. You will see 2 players of pretty similar skill, or it does scale. In this stage, they would have pretty similar skill. You'd see both of them, possibly both FCing, would be a difference of maybe 1 banana or 1 droplet.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes these early rounds so interesting in tournaments, that the maps are more playable for the lower end of the brackets. So anything can happen.
Yeah, and already we see that the tie is already in place, the scores moving back and forth. They're both pretty equal on the spinner.
On the map itself, both players seem to be consistent on it, but there's still lots of the map to go.
Yeah, still 2 double S's.
Yeah, they're both showing that they are quite consistent on this map. At the very least. And I actually do think that they were completely tied on the spinner, considering the fact that it's flickering back and forth.
Flickering back and forth, you are right.
So we're getting into we are coming up towards the break here soon, I believe. Let's see if both can hold the FC until that.
They will see that. That will be a pretty big change in dynamic.
Absolutely.
I believe at this point, regardless, they are both expecting each other to FC. For Vanilla, that would be kind of just expecting the worst for her case, expecting the number 40 in the world to still be FCing a 4-star map. That is pretty standard, and for a huge man, that is him just knowing that Vanilla is a very consistent player.
Yeah.
There it is, first break.
And
it
actually, Huge Man does have a 200-point lead.
That is 1-2 bananas. That could be the difference of the game. And I think Vanilla now is aware of that, probably kind of worried.
I cannot remember if there is a spinner at the end as well.
That might just mean it then, if Ash holds on. That is if he is also aware that it is a 1 banana difference. He's probably pretty worried as well at this point, but both players aren't new. They are veterans. They know how to handle these kinds of situations. Another break. It's once again glaring in Vanilla that she is down 200, only 200 points.
Yeah. Let's see here the end of the map, if they both can stay consistent throughout it.
There it is. Final jumps. No one's gonna be caught out by any edge jumps here, any dodgy convert patterns.
We'll see here if they can hold on both of them.
I'm holding on.
This
This
is
is Vanilla misses
right at the end. Right
only
at
700,
the end.
only 700 points, but that is a spinner and one unfortunate miss.
That is unfortunate.
Oh wow. 1-0 to Ash Ketchum, formerly Ash Ketchum, now Huge Man, with the double S, and just that's so unfortunate. So unfortunate
I
one
actually
miss.
do think that Vanilla had a better end spin than what Huge Man did.
Yeah, just so unfortunate to see that one miss. Probably just timing as well. It wasn't the last node of the map, but that probably is what led to the 700 point difference. But wow, that is probably not going to get any closer this weekend. 700 points.
Yeah.
Well, I say that now, but we've got a few more maps to play.
Yeah. Very unfortunate for Vanilla. But still, we can't forget that Huge Man did show the consistency on the map, and FCing a map in a tournament is always going to be impressive, no matter how consistent you might feel on it. Because a tournament setting is very different. So we see here that Huge Man picked DT2. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone really if they know Huge Man's skill set.
Yeah, they know what he's been up to in the recent times.
Exactly. So we'll see here who... this map does not have any spinners. So this one is all about getting a good ACFC.
Alright, and before... Oh, the command's already in, but before anyone misses an unfortunate point, a few updates. Moppin has found a win due to OF Core not showing up. I think that's their in-game as well.
Yeah, that's their in-game.
As for... Oh, I don't have anyone's MP links, don't worry. We'll bring you updates later, but for now, both players... Oh no, actually, Ash is down a droplet or two while Vanilla's still up.
Yeah.
That will be only just a minuscule lead. Something that will be easier to take back if another droplet is... Oh, not a droplet, a whole nose found to be missed. That's gonna be bad.
I know it's gonna hope for a break from our Huge Man here, but
that's really what you can do at that point.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not much else that can be done. You can't force anyone to miss another node.
Of course.
Really just keep holding on, miss as little as possible, pray that they break as well.
Yeah. But here we do see...
Oh, there it is!
He does break. Is there enough time? Is there enough time?
It's double time, it moves fast, it's a short map. 1 minute 49, the score is creeping slowly.
It's gonna be close, but I'm not sure. I am not sure.
Wow.
No.
Not as close as last time. Not as close as last time, but still very close. 3,000 points.
This is a good match so far.
Wow. Match accuracy. 2 misses on the side of Vanilla. That one might have saved them. Just maybe, but it is too close for a Huge Man to be comfortable right now. 2 points up, 1 break point, but these are very close points.
Yeah, considering how close both points have been, I don't think we can be super sure that Huge Man is as big of a favorite as people might have expected.
Yeah, and even in his own momentum and confidence, that can't be a boost winning those 2 matches by so little.
Yeah, and Vanilla wastes no time, immediately goes to the hidden 3.
Hidden 3.
Which I think, it is the easier hidden map to play out of all 3 hiddens, but this map is also going to show I think Vanilla picks this because it is a convert hidden that she is most likely going to be very solid on.
Convert and hidden.
Yeah, and we will see if Huge Man can keep up to this. We're getting into the map here. Very, very good song. Getting a Swedish artist representation in the Nordic Catch Cup.
I'm gonna Chinese one next round, don't worry.
China, my favorite Nordic country.
Me IRL. Oh wow, one miss early on already!
Yeah, Huge Man already with the 2 miss.
Vanilla's plan might be working. And even if she does take this, it would be a confidence booster.
Yeah.
Seeing as those previous 2 can be excused. You can almost say it's 0-0 as it stands.
Yeah, 2 misses that early are usually not that impactful, unless the other player FCs.
Unless knowing Vanilla's consistency, skill set in hidden and converts, I think that is a pretty safe bet to make that she would FC.
Yeah, but as we said before, the tournament setting does change things. And even for someone as experienced as Vanilla, anything can happen.
Yeah, obviously, as we saw with the Huge Man.
Yeah.
Just a few seconds ago.
So we see here, Huge Man has actually been able to keep combo since then.
Yeah, only a 20k lead, that is 1 miss. 1 miss forward again, so 1 miss from Vanilla could swing this thing the very wrong way. Looking like Ash is getting pretty close to max combo.
He does miss right before the break as well.
That's
and both players are going to see that.
A lot of confidence flowing into Vanilla right now.
She has an act drop, but right now that act drop does not matter. She is still keeping the FC.
Point 1 does not compare to 2 fruits missed.
Yeah, and I can't say I'm surprised that Ash, or that Huge Man missed on that section. It is a pretty tricky section right before the break there. It's another very short break there, but yeah, we're seeing here Vanilla very consistent on this map.
Wow,
yeah, he
another miss. That's the dagger, I think. And a wonderful
we see here
as well. I think Huge Man, I think he knows that he's lost that one.
He's got the look, and in fact, we see here very good, very well played from Vanilla here.
Nicely done.
Not only does she have the look, she's got the point. Now let's see here what a Huge Man goes to. Hard Rock 2.
Hard Rock 2, he knows what's up, he knows what's up.
Yeah, wing my way.
Pretty aware of the circumstance that he's put himself in. Going for the advantage straight away.
He is indeed. Yeah, both players have not wasted any time on the last 2 picks each. They've both known completely what they want to go into.
I think that comes a lot from Ash needing this point back.
Yeah. He might be in the lead, but if I was Huge Man here, I wouldn't be super confident in the lead I have.
No, he's playing the map again. He's that angry over it.
He really wants to try it again.
No, guys, it's a Dansho issue.
Yeah. Here we go. Now they're both on the same map.
There you go. Good to see that he's assessing. Both players assessing, actually. Also a huge advantage. No, not too big, but it is an advantage that doesn't flicker back.
Yeah.
So one to think about if it does come down to that minuscule difference.
As we see here, there are quite a few memory jumps in this map.
Great spin from both players. Still holding on to that SS
Vanilla.
Vanilla finds a miss. Yikes.
That is not what she needs here.
Another one. Maybe Ash is in the clear this time around.
Yeah, the spacing on this map is cruel to even the best of Hard Rock players.
Yeah, this point is pretty clear what the differences are. Not as close as you would think it is, despite those first 2 points.
Yeah. And Huge Man is really showing his high AR capabilities here.
Wow, another miss, the dagger.
Yeah, and
there
a
it is.
very well played from Huge Man here with the full combo.
Double S, definitely a confidence booster there. Nice to see that it wasn't a difference of 1 banana or 1 miss, it was a difference quite a bit.
Yeah.
Definitely will be a bit weird not seeing that 1 million score for an SS, but oh well, something to get used to.
We see Vanilla here going back to the Nomad bracket with Nomad too. So a quick reminder in case there are people who aren't entirely sure, you are not allowed to pick from the same mod bracket twice in a row. Which is why you see players alternate between 2 mod brackets a lot.
There it is, off we go. Now on to the...
Oh, we have a quick update from one of the other matches. Paku versus Celtusha, we see the mystery mod having been picked. Where it was rolled hidden. Mystery mod being introduced in this tournament. A map where you don't know what mod is going to be applied before it starts.
Yeah, quite the feature to have, actually. Definitely something experimental to play around with.
Yeah.
Back to the game, however, the CS5 Nomad 2 definitely has that CS5 aspect in it that makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah, now the patterns themselves in this map are not the hardest, but as you mentioned, the CS5 is what can trip people up on this.
Such a huge man that finds a miss there, unfortunately. Vanilla now
find the miss
at the halfway. Really not the place to miss just before that halfway point.
Yeah, and we are coming at the halfway point. There is a spinner with a spinner trap.
Yeah, probably at that point, not even a minute into the map yet. This is a short map as well, so you really need to stick your head up throughout the whole of it.
Here we have both of them remember they do.
They remembered.
Oh, Vanilla with a big miss. Big chain
miss there. That might be the difference. That might be what gives Huge Man the lead if there's enough time, if there's enough consistency in his play. Definitely their way now. One close game. Neither player will be aware of how close that was. And that score just climbs. There it is.
Oh, this really shows that this match is closer than what the scoreline says, I think.
Yeah, to Huge Man it will just be 20k lead. Probably one miss difference, but no, it's contrary to that. He thinks he was done. Those 3 misses, definitely at that point in time.
And as this map comes to a close, we find out that between Paku and Seltusha, Paku wins 5-0. So well played to Paku.
The lead and sweep, there it is. First sweep of the weekend. We might be seeing a close of this match as well pretty soon. Match point to Huge Man and double time advantage.
Yeah, but we did see that Vanilla, he did show some skill on the last double time. So,
again, it'll be one of those really tight games. Whether the score says it or the game itself says it.
So we're getting into the match here. Again, Huge Man having the match point.
Here we go, 2 minutes 34. Not as short as the previous double time.
And this is also the oldest map in the pool. A little fun fact for everyone there.
Vanilla already has the spinner lead off of those 2 quite dense spinners. A display of consistency.
Yeah, we do see a little bit of a spinner difference between these 2 players. And I think a lot of that comes with tournament experience.
Oh, there's a slight droplet miss from both players. Both are still on the same accuracy. Only thing separating them, again, is the spinner.
Huge Man finds a miss.
Oh wow. Maybe it isn't the end of Vanilla here. Still smooth sailing, had the accuracy, spinner advantage, now has the full combo advantage.
Yeah. And she's playing very consistently throughout this map here.
Yeah, and once again, Ash definitely in his mind thinks he's done for it. Finding just 1 miss. He knows it's such an easy pool. He knows his opponent is so
yeah.
So all he can really do is pray.
Vanilla
there's going to be another miss from Vanilla before the break.
And they're going to see that.
He knows what needs to be done.
He finds a miss himself,
though. Can't really show that. One unfortunate miss. Failed to capitalize on the opportunity. Vanilla.
Now there is still, yeah, he does find another miss, and while there is still time, there's another break here. I wonder if that was the dagger.
Vanilla's praying has done a lot of work.
Both players hitting the little bit of a tricky space jump section there.
But that doesn't really matter. The time's ticking fast, double time, and 2 misses behind. Huge Man can really only think about the next pick, what Vanilla's gonna pick.
Yeah, she's getting a point here when she so desperately needs it, just before her own pick as well.
Forward to an opportunity to bounce back
Yeah, now I wonder, will she go back to the hidden pool here now that she can? The only map being left there is hidden 2.
We do get to see the low AR. If she does decide to go with it, this is potentially her last pick.
She
There it
does go
is.
with hidden 2. Now, if she takes this and Huge Man doesn't win on his next map, we do get to see tiebreaker. But we maybe shouldn't talk about that just yet. We have this map ahead of us.
One pick from both players still to go.
And I am so excited to see this map being played. Hidden 2 usually being a lot of people's staple ban, as we saw in the last match.
The one we did see between Jorgen and
Manok. So let's see here. Will Vanilla continue to show her hidden consistency, or will Huge Man come up with a bit of a surprise?
There you go, the From's map. Low AR pick of this round.
Yes, indeed.
To Vanilla, it is light work. To Huge Man, something that he is going into this match pretty worried about.
He did mention it before the map started. This is a weakness of his. But they are both holding combo early here.
No,
Vanilla
not Vanilla
does find a
anymore.
miss.
Huge Man. Capital. No, he doesn't have trade.
He also finds a miss.
Back to square one. It's pretty much even again. Oh,
And Vanilla missing right before the break, and you can see the
Quick
frustration
one there.
I think.
There's a pretty big accuracy difference between the two players, though.
There is indeed.
Maybe one miss will do the trick, but no.
Huge Man finding another one. We'll see here. This match is good. This map is gonna be quite tight, I think. Huge Man does find another miss, and we see the lead getting bigger for Vanilla here.
That is definitely growing now, and with a spinner ahead of him, he can't. Such a slow spinner falling down, he can't do much. But Vanilla, so
yeah,
it's practice to it. It's light work.
Yeah, we see both players actually do build quite a combo here, but yeah, there we see Huge Man miss.
Yeah.
I feel like caster curses have kind of happened, and we've just refused to mention them. But I do take responsibility for that one.
Be quiet at times. Don't mention it.
Vanilla does miss, but is it enough?
That is the score is climbing quickly.
They both find a miss.
No, but it's a trade.
And that is the dagger. Unfortunately for Huge Man. But again, Vanilla getting another point back to back here. It's
a bit of momentum being built up.
Yeah. And we've seen it in many tournaments before. Moments like this can really turn a match around.
Yes, but only a one miss difference, but it's just a matter of combo and consistency. Ash having no choice really but to go for Hard Rock 1. Some safe space they can find themselves in again.
So let's see here. Yeah, Huge Man going straight to Hard Rock 1. Let's see here. Let's see how both players do.
It is, despite being a Hard Rock, a very routine map. on the easier end of Hard Rock, and this is consistent. So both players will be pretty used to this going in.
Yeah, Huge Man did say before this tournament that he was gonna pick Mystery Mod, but has not done so today.
Really, no room to do so. It's been too tight of a game for anyone to mess around with that Mystery Mod.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can blame him.
And even so, could fall into that being an advantage for Vanilla even.
Yeah.
A bit of time between the two players. They're pretty casual in chat, despite how close this game has been.
A lot of the players in the Nordic community as a whole are good friends. A lot of the players in the tournament know each other quite well and get along quite well. So, which I think adds a nice dynamic. You're likely to play against someone that you do know, and that's always nice to. It's always nice to have a little friendly match against someone you consider a friend.
There it is, the start of the map. What might be the last one, or what might lead into the first tiebreaker of the weekend.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, in the third game.
Now, as you mentioned, this is more of the consistency hard rock, a little bit of an easier hard rock. But that might also mean that it might be the hard rock map that Vanilla is a little bit better on, maybe. So can't take out anything in advance here. We see both players solid here.
At the same time, you can't really doubt Huge Man's consistency on hard rock. It is
absolutely not.
A force to not be reckoned with.
Yeah, getting quarter of the way through the map, they're both holding on very well here.
I believe it is a slight spinner advantage on the side of Huge Man.
I believe so, yes.
It'll be more than a spinner advantage
Oh,
now.
that's Vanilla finds a miss there.
Yes.
The map is far from over, but that is not what she needs.
The beginning of something for Huge Man here.
Yeah, we see here Vanilla once again building combo, but Huge Man holding that at sea and has reached the half combo mark of the map for max multiplier.
The safe space of the map.
Vanilla finds another miss.
No, that is definitely not something to be looking towards. There is still the chance for anything to happen, but Huge Man is on the roll, not going to miss anytime soon. Couldn't miss if he wanted to. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that, because he has found a few misses in the previous matches.
The Huge Man, though, is showing his hard rock consistency here. He is still holding on, and Vanilla is going to hope for a pretty big breakdown here from Huge Man in order to have a chance of getting back, I believe.
A pretty big, very, very big breakdown, I think.
Yeah.
Will need to be the worst thing that has ever happened to him.
Yeah.
Especially at this point, I think it is pretty clear to say that he's not going to miss. Only a few seconds left.
Yeah, and that does seem to be match over.
Yeah, the dagger there from Vanilla was looking so close
missed
for a while.
I think the Vanilla can be very proud of her performance in this match. A lot of the points lost were incredibly close. What did we say? 700 points on the first map.
700 points, and yeah, even then, it was a great performance. Just fell. The stars did not line up towards the end. The double time and the hidden, but not the hard rock. Ash, or Huge Man, as he's now known as, showing up and FCing a map once again in this game. Good game, well played to both players. Thank you, Lena and Captain, for the back end of things. Thank you, Hypno, for joining today.
Thank you, Ewang, for joining a second match.
Thank you. And with that, we will
see you guys later. The next match streamed is Vanilla versus Lanky at 14 UTC.
So just 2 hours away. Another one for Vanilla to look forward to.
Yes,
going in should feel a lot more confident after such close points, and there's 3 points taken against Huge Man.
Yeah. But yeah, I believe that is it for this match here for the stream for a while.